How does Odoo handle customization versus traditional ERP systems? When should you customize? What is the 3-month rule? How complex should customization be? What happens when you upgrade your Odoo instance? I am back here with Kevin from Optimize Me. Today we're going to be talking about customization versus core. How does Odoo handle customization versus traditional ERP systems?
A lot of businesses have been caught in a situation where they've had to customise and they end up with effectively their own version of the software. The standard software keeps being developed and new releases coming out, but because of their customisation they're stuck. With Odoo it's very different. You still have the ability to customise. You inherit functions within the core and then you write your own code, but it sits in a totally separate module. When it comes time to upgrade, you've got the ability to bring forward, or not as you wish, your code onto the new version. Really important difference that Odoo gives that huge benefit to.
When should you customize?
It's a wonderful question. My recommendation is to not customize unless you absolutely have to.
Really?
Yeah. Notwithstanding the fact that you're going to pay us to customise the product, so there's a financial incentive for us for you to customise, and we certainly don't stop people from customising.
Right.
But my recommendation is always to try and avoid it if you can. There is not just the cost of the customisation, but then there's the cost of every time you do an upgrade, you've got to consider those customisations again. So, going standard is definitely the optimal way of doing it.
Wow, interesting. What is the 3-month rule?
3-month rule is something I made up, so no one's ever heard of it before.
Okay.
But you could also call it try before you buy. It's based on our experience that clients have paid for customisations and then gone live and realised the money that they spent on the customisations was not the stuff that they actually ended up wanting to do. In my view, you are much better to implement with standard functionality, assuming that meets your basic business requirements. Right. Do that for 3 months and then figure out, okay, what can we do that will add value to the business that it's worth spending the money on customisation, rather than doing it in advance and then finding out, oh well, actually that money that I spent really wasn't good value, and then now I need to spend this money over here.
Right.
That's my 3-month rule.
Kevin's dictionary.
Exactly. Yep.
How complex should customization be then?
So there are times when it's absolutely both essential and good business decision to go down that path. Try and keep it as simple as possible and try and keep it within the kind of the Odoo-ish way that the system works. It's a standard sort of Odoo methodology that is consistent across all of the Odoo modules, and any customizations should sort of work with Odoo than trying to work against it.
Yeah. What happens when you upgrade your Odoo instance?
We have all of the Odoo source code.
Right.
Then we have a set of modules which we call our common modules, which are ones that we make available to all of our clients, which are result of 15 years of dealing with Odoo and things that we want to improve. Within the customer folder, we will have some specific modules that are just for that customer. We look at those modules and we encourage the client to look at those modules to say, first is, do you still need it? If Odoo has changed its functionality now and you don't need it anymore, then the absolutely best thing is to just get rid of the modules. If they are needed going forward, then we migrate the code that's in the client-specific modules, put them all together, and you've still got your production instance running, but over here is your current production instance running on the latest version, so that client can go away, do their testing and make sure it's all good, and then one weekend we take them across to the new version. We recommend every 2 to 3 years. It's not hugely complicated, but it's something that's worth doing right.
Yeah. Right.
So, why Optimize Me? We have a team of New Zealand-based business support, business consulting people, plus our technical resources are here. You're dealing with local people, providing local solutions who know the local market. We've been implementing Odoo for over 13 years. We see ourselves as your business partner. We're here for the long term, and we're not here to push you to do stuff that we don't think is going to be of value to your business. Feel free to give us a call or drop us an email, and we'd love to hear from you and have an initial conversation and see where things go from there. Thanks.